We're live this evening from Adelaide Oval. You join us for this match between the Multan Maestros and the Northern Superchargers. I'm Mike Atherton, and next to me in the commentary position is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the one and only David Gower.
Well, thanks, Athers, for such a glowing introduction. I've been down in the middle looking at conditions. And looking at the pitch, it's been set up well for these players to show their skills. Personally, it might just favour having a bowl first, though. Beautiful clear. They'll have a bat. Well, I didn't see that coming. Must have a lot of faith in the batting lineup. Personally, I would have thrown the ball to my bowlers to start off with.
Ready for the first ball here in the commentary box. What should be an enthralling contest between these two teams.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Willie has the ball in hand and will get us underway. Hopefully there'll be some swing and bounce with this new ball early on. It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Good throw from the deep, on target. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Blocks that ball out of the way with the pad.
Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads, not the bat though.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. Bowler is confident on this one. Straight to the fielder.
Shah shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Doesn't want to bowl it there. Overpitched and helped to the boundary.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
They'll push hard, should get back for two.
Exquisitely done on the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Over. The Sultans are 10 for none. Cast, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the Cathedral end.
Some adjustments to the field.
Cast from the Cathedral end. They'll get at least one. Quick onto that in the infield. There'll be one run here for them.
Yep.
Wow, that's missed a lot.
Beautiful slower delivery. Just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
Yes.
Great shot.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Misses everything.
Nice ball.
Bit of a wild delivery. I'd have been calling that wise, but, well, the umpire didn't agree with me.
Yep.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. 8 runs added in that over. The Sultans are 18 for none.
Yep.
Well placed, should get a single.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Drives and misses everything.
The slower ball just missed the bat and the stumps.
Yep. No.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be. Reached for it, but couldn't make the ground in time. A superb effort goes unrewarded.
Yep. Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Manipulating the field, asking questions of the opposition captain as they take a single.
Yep.
A couple on offer here.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
No.
Probably should have gotten back for a second there. Need to push a bit harder on that first one.
End of the over. 6 off it. The Sultans are 24 for none.
Yes.
Could be close.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Yep.
Solid defence. Very compact.
That was a good slower ball. Picked up well, though. Got that defensive shot in, nice and simple.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
Fielders there in the covers, but they put it right into the gap. That's a beautiful shot.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
Huge edge. Doesn't beat the infield. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Bowler.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep. No!
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
9 runs added in that over. The Sultans are 33 for none.
Yep.
Nicely played.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
A few moves made in the field.
Yep.
Power and precision in that shot.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Back-to-back boundaries. The bowler will be searching for something now. Just a dot ball or two to settle things down. Beaten on the drive.
That was a slower delivery, played too early, and it went straight through to the keeper.
Nice ball.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Wait. Yep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Bowlers! Well bowled.
Surely that's got to be called a wide. It's completely out of reach.
End of the over, 10 runs coming from it. The Sultans are 43 for none.
Yep.
Time that perfectly.
A lovely shot off the back foot, the shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Oh, nice ball.
That was a good slower ball, picked up well, got the defensive shot in. Nice and simple.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Bowler.
Driven off the front foot, fantastic cricket shot, probably expected more there.
Yep.
Nice solid defensive shot.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong, and it's going to take something pretty special to break it up.
Yep.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
Yep. Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot. Good running.
End of the over. End of the restrictions. I'm sure there'll be some big fielding changes coming. 3 more fielders can be moved outside the circle.
Bit of a change up in the field now.
Rainbird coming into the attack from the City end.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yep.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it.
Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Yep.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Yep.
Edge, amazing delivery.
Keeper. No.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Yes. Yep.
That's a boundary save for sure.
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
End of the over, 9 off it. The Sultans are 61 for none. Parkinson, the left armour, is the new bowler from the Cathedral end. Edge, what a ball! Simple as you like. Didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in the over.
After all that effort, they just couldn't manage to go onto the 100. They'll feel like they've missed out here.
Miller is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Lovely shot, gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Du Plessis, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Hit that hard, nailed it.
The bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot.
What else do they have in their bag of tricks? Not much seems to be working at the moment. Beats the cover fielder, nice shot.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Parkinson shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now. Nicked it! Big shout! Fantastic catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It looked like it'd be moving to a big score, but it's not to be.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
Yep. And they're away and nicely off the mark.
And now,
A
78
brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. The right armour is coming into the attack from the City end. Right out of the middle.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Yes.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
They've made it home, but there should never have been the chance of the run out in the first place.
Yep.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Yep.
That's off the middle of the bat.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Edged. Strong appeal. And taken by the wicket-keeper. Brilliant bowling to get the edge.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance, but they have to head back to the pavilion.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Edged it. Straight to the fielder.
Russo shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it. Misses out there on the short and wide one. Yep.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Middle that one, great timing.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
End of the over, 8 runs coming from it. The Sultans are 99 for 3. Rashid from the City end. Rainbird with the ball in hand again.
Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Yes.
Chance to run 2.
Yeah, bowler. Yeah.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Decisive running might have got them 2. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Finds the edge.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure.
Over. The Sultans are 107 for 3.
Yep.
Oh, 1 error followed by another. A horrible call and a horrible throw to the wrong end. They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Yeah. No.
Big edge. Comfortable single if they take it.
Sent back in the end. The run was on, but apparently they're content to keep the strike.
Wait on. Yes.
Couldn't get it through the field. Got right in behind it.
Short and wide. Did well to get some bat on that.
Yep.
Great shot. At least 1 on offer. Bowler is confident on this one.
Yep.
Trouble. Complete mix-up between these two. Just avoided an embarrassing run-out.
End of the over. The Sultans are 113 for 3.
Yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Quick ball.
A couple on offer here.
Yep.
Super shot.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
attacks the gap perfectly.
Yes, keeper, keeper. Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Yep. Bowler, bowler.
Good return, back from the deep.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Exquisitely done on the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
55 for 3.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. Wieser, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the Cathedral end.
Yep. Bowler. Keeper.
Good throw from the deep, on target.
Yes.
Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads, not the bat though.
Yep.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
That was a pretty wild delivery, lost all control.
Nice solid defensive shot.
No, no, no.
Well, he took all the pace off it. The response was good actually. It was met very solidly with a very straight bat.
Yep.
Loud appeal. And straight into the safe hands of the keeper.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into the fireworks as we would have hoped, but still, solid work.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. Wow, that's missed the lot.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
6 runs added in the over. The Sultans are 131 for 4. Going with pace now.
Right armour is coming into the attack.
Super piece of timing.
You give that much width and you're asking for trouble. That was so well timed and flew over the boundary.
Drives and misses everything.
Beautiful slower delivery. Just hitting air on that. That was just too good.
Yep.
It's off the body rather than the bat, but gets through for 1.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
Barely seemed to hit it, and it's gone over the rope.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Catch it! Yep.
Duplessis did very nicely out there on the boundary.
Yep.
There was a split second to decide which end to throw to, and in the end, it was a poor choice. Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Yep.
They'd look for a couple here.
Keeper! Yep.
Big edge. Where's that going? Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Misses everything.
Oh, that's a spot.
Oh yes, the slow one beats the bat. Didn't pick it out the hand.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
A brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Catch him! Yep.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive.
163 for 4.
The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the City end. Absolutely nailed it.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Russo didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6. Great work behind the stumps, save some runs with that dive.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
That is an amazing half-century, just mammoth stroke making. Such an impressive stint at the crease so far. Well, it's a case of blink and you miss it with this innings. 50 brought up, and what a devastating passage of play it's been. A good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery, and the batter is all at sea.
Just misses. Must have only been millimetres from hitting leg. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Going with spin now.
A few moves made in the field. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Yep.
Good return there, back from the deep. There was absolutely a second on then, being a little bit too risk-averse out in the middle.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Right off the middle of the bat.
That ball has been hit. It has flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Du Plessis, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Catch it. Yep.
Good bit of timing there.
Good batting, lovely timing. Hardly even lent on it. Was always headed for the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket. And a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Yep.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Bit of miscommunication there. They got back in the end, so no harm done. It would have been a high-risk second.
13 runs added there. The Sultans are 194 for 5. Rashid back on now.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
You never really want to chance that arm going for a third. Did well there.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
With shots like that, it's not going to be long before the 100 is up. That was a really well-timed stroke.
Consecutive boundaries in this over. I wonder what plans they'll come up with to slow this batting. Oh boy,
Yes.
that's really high. This might be gone. Nicely taken. Quick to latch onto it.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength. Super shot that.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game.
22 runs added in that over. The Sultans are 216 for 6. Right, coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Great shot.
Yep.
Nicely fielded on the boundary. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Catch it. Yep.
Good catch. Out.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
Shah won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end. That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yep.
Good shot. A beauty.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Yep.
Poor ball all the way down to the boundary. That'll go down as 5 wides.
I'm not sure what happened with that delivery. Maybe trying the slower ball, but just got it all wrong.
That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
That was a very well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it really early, and it was dispatched with ease.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
And the innings comes to an end. The Superchargers will need 241 runs